Welcome to Freestyle Fridays. As you know, this is uncut, unedited, unscripted. Just 5 to 10, sometimes 15 minutes of me just going on about something that's going on in my life or something that I've learned recently or something that I want to teach. And this week's episode is about the change of environment. We, as a lot of you know, we sold our house in Florida a few weeks ago, and last week we packed everything up and moved back to Indiana for a change of environment. And a lot of people ask, gosh, why would you move to Indiana? Why would you do that? There's so many different answers to that question, but really the main answer is we did it for family. And, you know, we lost our son CJ in 2020 at Advent Health. And what it came down to is every time we would leave our neighborhood, there's an Advent Health sign across the street. You drive down the interstate, everywhere in Central Florida, there's more Advent Health signs. So how many times can you look at that sign and not want to change your environment? Luckily for myself and my wife, we have jobs where we could do that. I can work from anywhere in the world, and my wife is, excuse me. My wife is a genius in the field of dermatology, so she can get a job anywhere. And we were able to get her back to the practice she was at before. So that's the main reason why we relocated. Come back to Indiana to get away from that Advent Health sign, back from the reminders that were a negative reminder we would see almost every day. It's funny how people react. I haven't shared that part with very many people because I just don't really get in that conversation. So that's why I'm sharing it here. But I'll have conversations with people who barely know me, and I'll say, yeah, we're getting ready to relocate. And they're like, oh yeah, where to? And I'm like, Indiana. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Well, you didn't see that coming because you've probably never been here. So I'll share how our first weekend went in Indiana. The weather was amazing. It was upper 60s, low 70s, which is a little cooler than it normally is this time of year, but beautiful weather. We moved into our beautiful home. It's about twice the size of the house we had in Florida for the same price as the house in Florida. And we went to this downtown center of Carmel, Indiana, which was rated the number 2 place to live in the country recently. And then we remembered exactly why we were here again. It's beautiful. The people are nice. There's stuff to do here. It's not overcrowded. You know, Florida has just gotten so crowded. And we moved there for a reason. We moved there for my job, and I left that company in August of 2023. So that was another thing that was holding us back there. But if you haven't been to Indianapolis, the north side in the Carmel area, do yourself a favor and come visit, because it's definitely a nice place to be. It's Midwestern hometown USA, basically. It's everything you think it would be. Food is great. People are great. And it's not too crowded. And we have 4 seasons here, which I'm looking forward to that. I had someone say to me, yesterday, oh yeah, you'll be thinking about that in January. Hey, here's the cool thing about that. No, I won't, because I have a beautiful home and a basement I can hang out in and do whatever I want. But also, we have the flexibility to travel. So if we want to go to the Bahamas the whole month of January, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go to the Bahamas the whole month of January. Now, I know why people don't move and do those things a lot, because, boy, it was not cheap. It was super expensive. It was way more expensive than we thought it was going to be. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We wanted to be somewhere else. We wanted to change the environment. We wanted to get away from Central Florida, see our family. Both my daughters have been here to visit us already. My wife's sisters live close. And her brother. So that's why we made that move. First of all, to get away from Advent Health. Second of all, for family. And we don't want to raise our son somewhere other than Central Florida. Nothing wrong with being raised in Central Florida. I was raised there. I just prefer to raise my kids up here, like I did my daughters, and just get back to this family, pro-family environment, which is what Indiana really is. So, are you stuck in a rut? Are you in a spot where you feel you need to make some changes? Maybe it's time to change your environment, right? And that could be simple as getting a new job or simple as moving to another side of town. But if you have the opportunity or the ability to do that, I suggest you look into it. Just check it out. See what it looks like. Sometimes we don't realize we're in that rut until we get a fresh start. And I know we have a fresh start here. It's just been amazing so far. Now I know it's not going to be always amazing every day, but so far it's been incredible. And our son can go out in the yard and play and run and do all those things and not worry about something trying to eat him. Which if you live in Florida, you can't jump in a fresh body of water because you know there's a gator in there. If you go to the beach, there's sharks. There's birds of prey. There's bears. There's snakes. There's bobcats. If you go to South Florida, there's Florida panthers. I mean, there's everything. Indiana here, I don't know of anything that would eat us, but it's just safe for my boy to go outside and play. The grass is soft. You can run around barefooted. There's no fire ants out there. So again, just other things that we liked and enjoyed. And some people will tell me you're crazy. I love Florida, and that's great. I live there a lot. I lived there probably half of my life. So the timing was right to make the move, change the environment, to do something different. So my challenge for you today is, how's your environment? Can you adjust it? Can you change it? Maybe just a little bit, not as drastic as me. You know me, I like to do things drastically, big changes, but how's your environment? Could you change it? Could you move to another side of town? Could you look for a job that maybe is more fulfilling, a different type of career? Those are all the great options we have here in the United States. We're not stuck in a rut where we have to do one thing. We have the opportunity to do other things. And if you take away anything from this call, I hope that you realize your family is the most important thing. Put them first and make the necessary moves to make everybody happy and keep them happy and keep your family safe. I'll be on again next week with another Freestyle Friday. We've got a lot of notes here for stuff for next week's call, but that could change at a moment's notice on my calls I have with clients today. Take care of yourself and enjoy your weekend.